Alright, let me make sure this is focused. It's bright and early in the morning, sun's just coming up. I actually haven't slept yet. In this video I'm going to give you a really cool thought experiment just about some of the crazy thoughts and ideas that are going on in my head. And I actually got this idea like 2 mornings ago, right when I woke up. This is like the idea and thoughts in my head. Alright, so I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that life is fair. Basically, everyone, let me make sure this focused again. All right. Basically, everyone says it's like it's almost like a scientific fact that life is unfair, according to my knowledge of what people think. Life is unfair. Like everyone agrees with that, and maybe like comment below if like you've ever heard anyone say that life is fair, because that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. That secretly, life actually might be fair if you use your imagination a bit. Like religious people, they don't say life is fair. Maybe they say like God's grace is fair, but they don't say life is fair. And it's like everyone has these just different circumstances and stuff that they have to go through, and some people have like better lives than others, and that's just the way it is. Life is unfair. All right, but the thought I had, like these almost like enlightenment, weird, crazy, delusional, imaginative thoughts I had right when I woke up in the morning like 2 nights ago. And it came with like this really cool emotion. It was almost like I was on a drug, but just like waking up in the morning. It was really cool. Was that, imagine if you had 2 simultaneous lives. Like right when you went to bed, it's almost like you woke up in another life and lived through that life. And when you went to bed in that life, you woke up and lived, and here you are in this life. And that dreams are kind of just an illusion of how those lives, the transition between those lives, the dreams are like an illusion of that transition. Like sometimes I'll do like a fade to black transition in my videos if I have cuts. That's what dreams are. They're just kind of like a fade into a new segment of the video. And maybe if you were living 2 lives simultaneously, could life be fair? For example, maybe in another life, like when I go to bed and wake up, I'm actually going to go on YouTube and watch a video that you made telling me that life is actually fair. That could be happening. Now imagine if you were living 5 lives simultaneously. You went to bed, you woke up, you went to bed, you woke up, and you had like 5 different lives going on simultaneously that are all happening at the same time that you experienced through one by one by one by one. Could life actually be fair? In one life you have a really super awesome life, and in another life you have a really terrible life, but overall you compared to everyone else is actually living a super fair life. That's actually possible, right? And now I want you to imagine living like 10 lives simultaneously. Now 100 lives simultaneously. 1,000,000 lives simultaneously. And I want you to see if you can imagine living an infinite amount of lives simultaneously. It's like you go to bed, you wake up, boom, another life, and you're going through like an infinite amount of lives. Time doesn't even exist, and that's actually what's happening in life. That you are a spiritual being and experiencing an infinite amount of different lives. You wake up in life and you're actually an alien. And that if you zoom out at the most broad perspective of all this happening, all these infinite amount of different experiences that you're going through, that if you zoom out completely, life is actually completely fair. And it's not that life is actually fair, but life is actually completely on your side 100% of the time. And I think if you could use your imagination and really play with this, you could actually see that life is completely fair. So when I see everyone saying, yeah, life is not fair, this is kind of what people say, life isn't fair, it's like kind of what you believe becomes true. So I actually like, if I use my imagination, we don't know what the fuck is going on, we don't know what existence is, we don't know what's happening, but we're allowed to believe whatever we want. So to me, might as well believe the most empowering thing about life. So I could actually see, if we were living like an infinite amount of lives, that life could actually be not just fair, but completely on our side every single moment of eternity. Better than fair. Life is always for us all the time. And whatever is happening right now is the best thing for us for infinity. And that the secret to this game we're playing is that we're actually in heaven right now. But our favorite game to play in heaven is pretending we're not, because the wake-up process is really fucking fun. Peace out, guys.